The Enchanting Tale of Sleeping Beauty. Hello, dreamers! Welcome back to Dandelion Daydreams. Today, we're diving into the magical world of fairy tales with the enchanting story of Sleeping Beauty. So get cozy, let your imagination soar, and let's begin. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, a beautiful princess named Aurora was born. Her parents, the king and queen, had long wished for a child, and when Aurora arrived, their joy knew no bounds. To celebrate, they invited everyone in the kingdom to a grand feast. The palace was filled with laughter, music, and the aroma of delicious food. Among the guests were three good fairies, Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather. Dressed in shimmering gowns and glowing with magical light, the fairies floated gracefully into the hall. Each came bearing a special gift for the baby princess. Flora stepped forward first and waved her wand. "My gift is beauty," she said, "so Aurora will grow to be the loveliest maiden in the land." Then came Fauna, who declared, "I give her the gift of song, so her voice will be as sweet as a nightingale's melody." But just as Merryweather was about to bestow her gift, the grand doors of the hall burst open with a loud crash. A cold wind swept through the room, and in walked Maleficent, the wicked fairy, cloaked in darkness and seething with anger. "How dare you not invite me?" she hissed, her voice echoing through the silent hall. Everyone froze in fear as Maleficent approached the cradle. "Since I wasn't invited," she sneered, "I too shall bestow a gift." She waved her staff, and green smoke filled the air. On her 16th birthday, Aurora will prick her finger on the spindle of a spinning wheel and fall into a sleep from which she will never awaken. The crowd gasped in horror. Before Maleficent could leave, Merryweather stepped forward bravely. "I may not be able to undo the curse," she said, "but I can soften it." With a flick of her wand, she said, "If the princess falls into this sleep, she will awaken with true love's kiss." Maleficent glared at Merryweather, then disappeared in a flash of lightning. The king and queen were devastated. To protect Aurora, they ordered all spinning wheels in the kingdom to be burned. But the good fairies had another plan. They decided to hide Aurora in a secluded cottage deep in the forest. Disguised as ordinary women, they raised Aurora as their own, calling her Briar Rose. Years passed, and Aurora grew into a kind and beautiful young woman. She loved singing with the birds, dancing with the deer, and picking wildflowers in the woods. Her voice was so enchanting that the animals would follow her wherever she went. But Aurora always felt that something was missing. "I keep dreaming of someone," she told the fairies one day, "someone I've never met." One sunny afternoon, as Aurora wandered through the forest, she began to sing. Her melody reached the ears of Prince Philip, who was riding nearby. Drawn to the voice, he followed it until he saw her. Aurora was startled but quickly relaxed when Philip smiled warmly. They talked, danced, and laughed, feeling as though they had known each other forever. Little did they know, their meeting was destined. Meanwhile, back at her dark castle, Maleficent discovered where Aurora had been hidden. "So they thought they could hide her from me?" She cackled. Using her magic, she conjured a vision of Aurora and hatched a wicked plan. On her 16th birthday, the fairies revealed the truth to Aurora. Heartbroken that she couldn't be with the mysterious man she had met, she reluctantly returned to the castle. But Maleficent was waiting. Disguised as an old woman, she lured Aurora to a secret room where an enchanted spinning wheel awaited. "Go ahead, my dear," Maleficent whispered. Entranced by the wheel's glow, Aurora touched the spindle and fell into a deep sleep. The fairies found her lying motionless and placed her in a beautiful bed in the tallest tower of the castle. To protect the kingdom, they cast a spell that put everyone into a deep sleep until the curse could be broken. But they knew there was still hope. The fairies sought out Prince Philip, who had also been captured by Maleficent. With their magic, they freed him and gave him the enchanted Sword of Truth and Shield of Virtue. "You must save Aurora," they urged. Philip, determined and brave, rode to the castle. But Maleficent would not let him reach Aurora easily. She transformed into a fearsome dragon, breathing fire and blocking his path. An epic battle ensued. Philip dodged flames, climbed cliffs, and finally, with a mighty throw, plunged the enchanted sword into the dragon's heart. Maleficent let out a terrible scream before vanishing into a cloud of smoke. Philip rushed to the tower where Aurora lay. He knelt beside her and gently kissed her forehead. At once, Aurora's eyes fluttered open, and the entire kingdom awakened from its slumber. The king and queen embraced their daughter, and the fairies rejoiced. A grand celebration followed as Aurora and Philip declared their love for each other. They danced, laughed, and shared their joy with the kingdom. From that day on, the curse was forgotten, and they lived happily ever after. And that's the magical tale of Sleeping Beauty, a story of courage, love, and the triumph of good over evil. If you enjoyed this fairy tale, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more enchanting stories from Dandelion Daydreams. Keep dreaming, dreamers, and we'll see you in the next adventure.